He handed me a tiny raccoon-sized mimosa and gestured me through a house that looked like Martha Stewart had made a deal with the devil. Marble floors, gold trim, air that smelled like expensive air freshener, and top-shelf Fabuloso. "We're entertaining the neighbors this afternoon," he said. "A lot of big names in this hollow. You'll love them. Classy folks. No offense." I didn't know whether to be insulted or flattered, so I just sipped my tiny drink and followed him out back. There was an infinity pool shaped like a lowercase G. There was a charcuterie raft, gluten-free and snooty as hell. Raccoons were playing everywhere, wearing floaties, serving drinks, lounging on towels with little cucumber slices over their eyes. A raccoon in a tiny suit jacket walked past me, standing upright carrying a tray of cucumber sandwiches. "Sir," it squeaked, "would you like a cheese cube?" That's when I cried a little, y'all. Not sad tears, just the kind of cry when reality don't make sense and also you kind of want cheese. I trailed Raccoonfoot Sr. around while he introduced me like some distant cousin from the bad side of time. First, we met Nautilus. Same face as Natalie, but no mask, no glow, just a warm smile and a deviled egg tray. She patted my arm and said,
"Bless your heart."
Which, being from the South, I'm 1,000% sure was a coded insult. Then there was Father John, who explained he wasn't actually a priest, he just played one on a ghost removal reality show called Holy Honkers. Said he made house calls, quoted scripture, and occasionally drop-kicked aggressive waterfowl in the name of decency. Out by the pool loungers, I spotted a raccoon in a jewel-studded harness and an eye patch. Gravy. He was sipping a tiny cocktail and leaning into a whisper with none other than Grits, who was rocking shades and riding a pool noodle like a champion. They fist bumped and laughed like they just buried a secret together. I don't know how Grits got here, but there's a lot that I don't know about the little guy. I try not to think too hard about it. Everything about this place felt off. Polished, controlled, like somebody had taken all the weird from my world and ironed it flat. Then Raccoonfoot Sr. pointed to the koi pond. Out by the edge stood a girl dressed in black lace and boots big enough to kick a hole in time itself. She was pale, short blonde hair pulled back and held there by a hairband. She looked like she'd haunt a library and your bloodline and consider it a light day. "That's my daughter," he said proudly. "We call her Raccoonfoot Jr." I blinked at him. "You named your daughter after yourself?" "Well, it's more of a nickname," he said. "Her real name is..." But I was already nodding. "Raccoon Jr., it is." He tried to correct me, but I'd stopped listening. The name just fit. I started across the koi stone toward her, figured I should introduce myself. She didn't turn, but her shoulders tightened. One small, sharp breath. In the koi's water reflection, her eyes cut to mine for just a second. A coin flip between interest and warning, like she was measuring me up for trouble. "You remind me of Natalie when she was younger. I saw a picture of her once. Same haunted Victorian mailbox vibe." She turned to face me. Pale eyes, no smile, just a faint tilt of her head.
"I will reverse your bones."
Her eyes said she'd do it too. The koi all went belly up at once. A raccoon waiter across the patio dropped a tray and screamed. I backed away, y'all, hands up like I just cussed in church. I muttered to myself, nope, that's foreshadowing.